Hi, it's Debbie from Creatively Yours and welcome to my 16th Flosstube video. I have a lot to talk about, so this video is going to be, I guess, a bit longer than you're used to, so let's get on. Life update. We had graduation. Pascal graduated high school, so that was a lot of fun. We went to his graduation at his high school, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. I made some footage and some pictures, so it's not going to be very long footage because I didn't want to put everyone in my video, so I was a bit embarrassed to film. So I have some small clips for you, so they are right here.
Je moet straks nog even gewoon weg. Maar even een wel Pascal, een paar woordjes over jou. Het schijnt dat jij opgewonden wordt voor banden.
Ja, kennelijk wel.
Kennelijk wel. Pascal heeft stage gelopen bij de Zwarte Band, zoals je hier ziet. En dat vonden ze, ja, ze vonden jou een leuke jongen en je was serieus in je werk. Dus we hebben daar veel plezier in jou beleefd. Pascal vindt gamen ook leuk. En Pascal kan erg interessant overkomen. Toch?
Ja.
Ja. Zo zat Pascal ook in de organisatie van Kolderdag. En wat zeg je?
Nee, niks.
Oké. En de Kolderdag is hier een leuke bijeenkomst. Een dag op school waar de jongens veel plezier aan leven. En daar zijn ze mensen voor nodig in de organisatie. En Pascal had zoiets van, dat lijkt me wel wat. Dus daar ga ik wat extra tijd en aandacht aan besteden. Dus Pascal, daar doe je goed aan. Over het algemeen hebben we niet heel veel problemen gehad. Nee. Gefeliciteerd. Pascal.
Ja.
Okay.
So it was a lot of fun, and he's graduated and he is working now, and yeah, a lot of fun, and I'm very proud. I'm a very proud mama. The next life update is I'm a bit behind because Mika already showed her footage or her video about 2 weeks ago, so life happened and I didn't get a chance to film an update. So we had the Needles in Paradise reunion, little bit of a reunion, and we had a lot of fun. We went to the Borduurparadijs, the LNS. Yeah, what can I say? I was looking forward to it for a couple of weeks, and when the moment was there, it was so hot. It was so hot. And yeah, we didn't stitch a lot at the Borduurparadijs. We just laughed, talked, shopped very much. And yeah, and admired each other's works. So I had made a few pictures. I didn't film. I made a few pictures and stole some pictures from others. So I'm going to show you them right here. The best picture ever is the one where Dunya was impersonating Beyonce at the cash register, and I was behind her, and Margreet was behind me, and we had so much fun making that picture. At one point I told Mika, Darling Bluebell, who run the world? And she immediately said, Stitchers. So we had a lot of fun. We laughed a lot. And this was the best picture ever. It's right here. Yeah, that sums up the feeling of the day. So, of course, I bought, I'm sorry, Stitchy Nose again, because it's hot again and I'm sweating all over. So, yeah, I bought a lot of stuff. I wasn't supposed to. I didn't plan on buying a lot of stuff, but I went on a bit of a shopping spree. So, first thing I bought was when Mika showed this pattern in her Flosstube video when she just bought it. I immediately screamed at my iPad, I want that pattern, I need that pattern, it's going to be in my possession when I have a chance. So it's this one, Bocholt, which is a bit, it looks like a bit of a Moroccan tile. It's, the colors on this one is are not the colors Mika's pattern is supposed to be. Here's a picture. And that's the one I fell in love with. So it's going to be that colors and not these colors. But I love this pattern. It's by Joke Trebbe de Nijs, owner of LNS, the Borduur Paradijs. And yeah, love this. I'm going to show you up close. I love it. That's that one. Then, and I'm sorry, I'm going to make noises. I bought a lot of fabrics. I bought this one and it's a, yeah, I think 35 count linen, natural linen. And I don't know if it's Swigert or Witchold. I don't know. It's just linen. I bought 33 count light gray linen by Perman. Really looks lovely. I bought 32 count checkered, I think it's the word, linen by, it doesn't say, checkered linen. I love this. I bought, because Mika was enabling me, not only me, enabling everybody. Mika is, it's her fault that everybody just purchased everything. So Mika, it's your fault. But I love it. So this is 30 count fabric, and I don't know what brand, but it's a bit of a salmon color. It doesn't pick it up a little bit, and it's a little bit mottled. And I bought a lot of fabric. This one is 32 count opalescent. No, it's not opalescent. It's just white or off-white linen. Love how this looks. And the last piece of fabric I bought was this one, and it's made in Germany, and it's Tentaculum Manufacture. Never heard of it, but I immediately fell for the color, and it was the last one. It was a sample piece. And this is 28 or 32 count linen or even weave. I'm not sure. I'm going to show you. I love these colors. It screams fall to me, or autumn, but also screams Halloween a little bit because of the dark spots. If you have any ideas on which pattern or what sort of pattern I would have to stitch on this fabric, let me know in the comments, because I have no clue. I love this fabric, but I have no clue what I am going to stitch on this, so let me know, please. So these were the fabrics. When I went to the Borduur Paradise, I made a shopping list because I wanted to get up some patterns I have with flosses. So here it goes. I'm going to show you. Hold on. Where is my pattern? It's not here. It's here. For my pattern for the cell, which starts on the 1st of September, and I'm a part of the Facebook group now, and it's going to be, oh, I'm not going to show you, it's going to be 'Tis the Season cell. I wanted to kit it up in silks, but Yoka didn't have a good red color, so I just went for the cottons, hand dyes. And I have to show you. For the snowflakes, I thought, hold on, these were nice. It's DMC 1302, and it's a variegated cream pinkish color, and I thought it would be lovely for the snowflakes and the white parts. Then I'm going to show you the flosses I bought. Hold on. I need to organize this. I bought these flosses, and I am not really sure. The red I am almost sure about, and the greens also. Hold on. And then I have, for part of the leaves, I have this one. It's a brown one, brown creamish color. I am going to name the names of the colors. And then I looked at the paws of the bird, and I took this one, but it's a little bit too orange, I think. So maybe I will substitute this for another color. This orange color is herfstbladeren, or fall leaves or autumn leaves. Goes really well with. Ooh. Then the creamish brownish color is called Zingraven, and I don't have a translation for that. Then the dark green one is called Dennegroen or pine green. Then the light green is called bladgroen licht, leaf green light. And of course the red is called Passion, which I've used before, and I'm in love with this color. And Yoka was so nice. She was sick for some time before the reunion, and she was contemplating on making a little kit like we had at retreat, but she was too sick, so she told everybody, you can pick your one strand of silk from my wall. Everybody was picking one strand, so I picked Vuurtoren or Lighthouse. It's a beautiful red, and this was the color I was after for the bird. I totally love this color, but she only had one, and it's Au Ver à Soie d'Alger silk, and this was the only one she had, and the other Lighthouse silks were a bit more pink, and I didn't want the bird to look pink, so I just picked this one for any Christmas pattern I have. So yeah, thank you, Yoga. So those were the threads for my bird. And the fabric I had in my stash because I bought it last year October at an event, and I'm not sure if I'm going to use this fabric or I will show you. I thought, I don't know if you can see it, but it's polka dotted, white polka dots. I thought I would use this one for this season. Or this one, the gray. I'm going to pick up the pattern again. The gray. Or the polka dotted. Please let me know in the comments, because I'm just not sure. Part of me screams polka dotted because I have not seen anybody else doing it on polka dotted, and I think it's really festive and wintry. But part of me loves the gray, so let me know in the comments which one I should choose. Okay, that's that. And then I bought a lot of beads and just some DMCs I was missing. So those were my purchases at Borduurparadijs. Do I have anything more to say about the reunion? I don't think so. I don't know. If I come up with anything, you will see it, I guess. Oh, there's another thing. I was kitting up. This is not good. I was kitting up. Is this Rose of Sharon, or it's a Mirabilia? And I just took out the picture because I didn't want to damage the pattern. So I was kitting up this one, and I wanted to hold on, use this mottled green fabric, but then I bought this one and thought this would be lovely too, so I have no clue. I'm doubting myself. So also with this one, let me know in the comments, the green one or the salmon one. Let me know, please. That was the other question. Then I want to show you my whips. First I have to make room. The whips I've been working on. The first one is, and I need to take out is this. It's Circle of Friends by Mirabilia. I bought it at Retreat last March, and yeah, I just wanted to start at this one, and I started it the previous video or the video before that. So here's a picture where I was the last time. And here I am now. It's not much, it's just I think this part, because I was missing this DMC. I'm working on 32 count gray brown Murano by Swigert, and I'm just using all the called for DMCs and beads and everything, and I'm working this one 2/2. And I love it. So that's that whip. The next one I was working on is my Heaven and Earth Designs Quick Stitch Mini Gypsy Firefly by Amy Stewart. And this is what it looks like when it's done. And here's a picture where I was the last time. And here I am now. Hold on. I didn't do much, but I did a little bit. Every time I see this, I'm loving it even more because of the use of color by Amy Stewart. So she's very talented. That's that one. The next whip is Forest Snowfall by Country Cottage Needleworks, and it's part of a cell which is hosted by Priscilla and Chelsea, the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch. And Chelsea, congratulations on the birth of your son, Cash. He is adorable. The hashtag is PC Forest Snowfall. And here's a picture of where I was last time. And here I am now. And I need to put something behind it. Debbie. I never learn. I just finished all the words, and I finished the little tree next to the words and the little, I think it's a goat or a little deer, I don't know. And I'm working on the snow. So I hope to finish it sometime this year. It's really hot in here, but yeah. And they say next week is going to be a lot hotter. I believe it's, and I don't know the American measurements, but I believe it's now 30 degrees or even a little higher. And next week is going to tip on the 40 degrees. So I don't like this heat. But yeah, the one pattern I bought, the one pattern I brought to the reunion of Needles in Paradise was The Vogels, or The Birds, by Joke Trebbe de Nijs. which I literally put 8 stitches in and just talked and shopped. So this is a picture where I was the last time. And I will show you how far I got in the meantime. If I can. I just finished the green shape and am starting with the gray, and I am so in love with this pattern and so in love with these silks. So yeah, I will be working on this one also, as I do all my whips. So that was the birds. Then I had a few new starts. These were my whips I was working on, and I had a few new starts because I'm still on startitis. What a word. Debbie Thomas, or Minnesota Stitcher, showered me with Stitchy Kindness the previous month, and she bought this one for me. A Sprig of Holly by Pineberry Lane, and she provided everything, the pattern with the flosses. So I started it because, yeah, I'm using, I believe this is a 28 or a 32 count natural linen, and I started with the dress. And I love it. I love stitching this. It's stitching up very easily and nicely. And I'm working this 2/2. And the next one I started for my Disney bathroom is, and I have a horrible picture, I'm sorry, but it's my printer, is Snow White by the Primitive Hair. I bought the PDF, and on the pattern it says sold to, and my name, Debbie. I started this one, and I started it on, and it's my, everything is a first. I started this one on 40 count sampler green linen by XU Design, and I need to put something behind it. Hold on. Hope you can see it. I love the little bird, and the bird, the gray in the bird, and the red of the first letter of Snow White is Paradijsgaren, and it's called Passion and Gray. And the rest I am using DMC and one Victorian Motto sampler thread, I think. But this is my start on it. I'm in love with the bird. Look at it. How cute. And I love the red. It's Passion. And I love working on 40 count. So that's a first. And yeah, I need to use my magnifier because of, I can't see it well enough with my own eyes. So I need to use my magnifier, but who cares? And then my last start, hold on, I just dropped my work. I had this kit for a long time in my stash. I got it from my father, I believe 8 to 10 years ago, and I was in love with it at that time. And I just put it in my stash, and after a few years I thought, maybe my taste has changed and I'm selling it. And at the moment I put it for sale, I saw Mieke, Darling Bluebell, stitched this up, and I saw Alice, Honeybee Stitcher, who lives close by. Hi Alice. Stitched up the other part. She did the day fairy and I have the night fairy. She did this one and I am doing this one. It's the night fairy by Maria van Scharrenburg, which is a Dutch designer, and it comes fully kitted. And I'm going to show you my start on it. It uses 68 flosses, and it comes with very soft fabric in off-white, and this is my start on it. And I love it. Some parts are 2/2 and some parts are 1/2, so you get a little depth in. And I'm showing you just for reference, all of the flosses. And I'm not doing this right. All of the flosses. Look at that blues. And some pinks, and yeah. So that's my last start before this video. So yeah, I did a lot. Then I have a finish finally, because I was procrastinating. I didn't like working on it. I love the pattern, but I didn't like working on this fabric. And yeah, I just put it off working on it. But last week I thought, what the hell, I need to finish this. It's almost finished. So it's Light a Single Candle by Modern Folk Embroidery. And I didn't do the stripe border around it because I don't care for that. But I'm going to show you my finish. I didn't finish it, but I finished it. And this is my finish, and it's on 18 count black Aida. And that was why I procrastinate. So, but I love how it looks. And now I get it. Everybody is talking about how they hate working with white thread. I do too. But it's done. So yay. So that was that. It's sweaty weather. Then I need to look at my list because I had some other purchases, very nice ones. So I was watching Lisa at Kitchen Stitchers. All three of them were showing their haul or purchases, and I saw she bought a very nice pattern, and I immediately paused the video and was looking at the Etsy shop and at the website of the designer, and because I wanted to buy the paper pattern, but the pattern wasn't expensive, but the shipping costs were huge. So I wasn't going to do that. I'm sorry, when I buy a pattern for 4 or 5 euros and I need to pay almost 20 euros for shipping it to me, I am going to look for the PDF because it's not worth it to me. So I went on the website of the designer herself, and she also does PDFs. So I bought the PDF, and excuse the look of the printout of the PDF because it's a little crooked because of my paper and my ink. But you'll get the idea. Lisa, this is your fault. At Kitchen Stitchers. And this is Sleigh Snow Globe by Sharon Christine Designs. And it works with DMC, Kreinik and Mill Hill beads. And I loved it. So, yeah, bought this one. Then I bought from her before. I told you about a stitchy friend, Judith, who has shoulder problems. I'm sorry. Who has shoulder problems and couldn't stitch anymore, so she's selling all her patterns. And I believe she is done now with selling her patterns. So I heard through another stitcher, N.I.P, thank you, that she owned a couple of more prairie schoolers which I wanted, and so I messaged her if she still had them and if she wanted to sell them to me, and she did. So I'm going to show you. This was the one I was doing it for Christmas Eve. I am in love with this pattern as long as I'm watching Flosstube. So, and it's the original, the cardstock. So, yeah, thank you, Judith. And this was a reprinted one, but I saw Priscilla from Priscilla and Chelsea and Debbie from Snug Harbor Crafts working on this one, and I fell in love. It's Autumn Leaves. And she sold Farm Fresh. And the last Prairie Schooler I bought from her was Christmas Day. They were all original cardstock except for the Autumn Leaves, which was a reprinted one. And she also sold some other patterns. I told you I was on a shopping spree. This one, As Life Wears Away by Carriage House Samplings. I fell for this. I love it. And she sold Quaker House Samplings by Carriage House Samplings. And I love both of them. So, yeah. And last but not least, she sold her fabric. Ball Stitches designs hand-dyed fabrics, and it's called Pearl, and it's 35 count Edinburgh linen. And it's in a pearl color, and I love this one. So, thank you, Judith, for selling me this and for the flosses you included in the package. And yeah, still sorry you can't stitch anymore, but I totally understand. So, and the last thing I bought is a very big one and was on my bucket list and wish list for all time. For the Needles in Paradise retreat, Paradise Retreat, we still have an app group which is still active. And Orietta from Orietta Stitches on Flosstube posted if anybody would be interested in her Chatelaine. She bought a Chatelaine a few years back and started it, and isn't going to go back to that Chatelaine, and she wanted it to be in good hands, and yeah, needless to say, I bought it from her. So I'm going to show you the whole package. I only did have to buy the PDF because Orietta didn't have the original pattern. She had the PDF version bought and she didn't want to share the PDF, and I can understand that. So I bought the PDF and I just printed out the picture. It's Winter Water Garden by Chatelaine, and I fell for it because of the what are the birds. I love it. So this is the one I bought from her. She included the fabric, of course, and she just started with the middle part. The fabric is called, I did have, nope. I'm not sure. I thought she included who the fabric was from, but this is her start on this Chatelaine, and I am in love with it. Orietta, your stitches are beautiful, and I can't wait to finish what you started. And I'm going to treasure this one forever because you stitched on this and I'm stitching it. I'm going to finish it. So look at these stitches. Let's make sure. Yes, it's the front. I'm not going to pull a Ingeborg. So, sorry Ingeborg. I love it. And it's on a sky blue fabric, and I'm not sure anymore which fabric this is, but who cares? I love this. And she's included all the silks, Glorianas and MPIs, and yeah, these are the silks which she put on a card, and they are so soft. Oh my god, look at those colors. I'm sorry, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten. And she included a bookmark, and I'm sure this was what her husband made. So thank you, Orietta. And hold on. She included a separate Gloriana silk and a Dinky Dice iron bark, and she included, of course, it's the whole kit she bought except for the DMCs, but I'm going to take them off of my stash. The Petite Treasure braid, all the colors I need, and all the beads. So I'm so happy I own a Chatelaine now, and I am going to work on this one. I can't wait. I am in love with it. So Orietta, it's in good hands, and thank you for this chance to buy a Chatelaine for a reasonable price. And it was here very fast from Italy. So thank you very much, and I'm going to treasure it, and I hope you enjoy my progress on your piece. So thank you. I believe that's it. I'm done with everything. No, I don't have anything more. I'm going to stitch this afternoon. I'm going to edit my video and need to do some grocery shopping, and yeah, that is going to be my day. I hope you had a wonderful time with the weather with where you're from, and I hope everybody is okay. I'm thinking about everybody, and especially I want to I want to say Stitchy Mom, Kristen, I miss you on Instagram. I miss you on Instagram, yeah. I totally understand your decision to take down your account, but I miss you, and I know there are a lot more who misses you, and I hope you come back. And yeah, I wanted to tell you that. Oh, and another thing, at the reunion, we were of course talking, and we were of course talking about Flosstube and who was everybody watching, and the one name that popped up, and I hadn't heard about her, was Mev Stitches in Paris, and everybody was telling me, you need to check her out, she does wonderful things and you need to check her out. So I did, and I'm going to link her below. I'm subscribed to her channel, and yeah, love what she's working on, especially the Harvest Keeper piece she did in her last video. I believe she's almost finished or finished, I don't know for sure anymore. But Marie, beautiful. I love your pieces. So here's your shout out. That was that. I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, I hope you leave a thumbs up, and I hope you leave comments on my questions. Oh, I'm forgetting something. I told you in my previous video, I'm sorry for the interruption. I told you in my previous video I was going to do destash, and I'm going to do this through my videos. And I'm not going to do it all at once, so I'm giving away one pattern, or a kit, really. The one I'm giving away for now, I bought it last year at Creado, an event, and I bought a similar one which I'm going to stitch up, but this one I'm not going to stitch. I'm not, because I'm not. I love it, but I don't see myself stitch this one, and it's fully kitted, so it's this one. It's called White Lace Fox, and it's all specialty threads. Specialty stitches, sorry, specialty threads it's not. It's just, yeah, Russian white thread, which includes in the package and the fabric, and it's, I believe, 16 count Aida. I'm not going to stitch this, but if you want to stitch this, let me know. Say I want to stitch the White Lace Fox, and at the time of my next video I will have drawn the name of the winner by use of some random generator. So let me know if you want to stitch this. I will send it anywhere. I don't care if it's in Timbuktu. So let me know. Be a subscriber on my channel. Be over 18 because I need your address. And Only comment me please on the white lace fox by Panna if you really want to stitch this. So I know it's going to be in good hands. Leave a comment with white lace fox and I know you want it, and I will draw a name by the next video. So that's that. Thank you for watching again. I will see you in about, I believe, 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know. I don't know if life happens. So I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.